Today, we're diving into a pivotal moment in Star Trek history, the very first movie that brought our beloved Enterprise crew to the big screen: Star Trek, the motion picture. But here's the twist, my friends, this movie isn't just about Kirk or the magnificent Enterprise. Nope, it's really all about Spock. That's right, Leonard Nimoy's half-human, half-Vulcan science officer takes center stage in ways you might not have realized. So, grab your tricorders and strap in, because we're about to explore why Spock is the true hero of Star Trek, the motion picture. Let's go. Okay, let's set the stage. The year is 1979. Disco is still alive, Star Wars fever has gripped the galaxy, and Paramount decides it's time to bring Star Trek to the big screen. Expectations are sky high. The movie drops, and while it's a box office success, critics and fans are divided. Some love the ambitious visuals and philosophical depth, but others thought it was slow and a bit meandering. But here's the kicker, while everyone was busy debating the pacing, Spock was quietly stealing the show. When the movie opens, Spock isn't even on the Enterprise. He's back on Vulcan, undergoing the Kolinara ritual to purge all remaining emotions and fully embrace logic. Classic Spock, right? But then something extraordinary happens. He senses something, a consciousness reaching out to him telepathically. That's V'ger, the mysterious entity that becomes the central antagonist of the film. And just like that, Spock is drawn back into the fold, setting the stage for his journey to becoming the unsung hero of this story. Now, while Kirk is busy, let's call it, asserting his dominance as he retakes command of the Enterprise from Captain Decker, Spock's absence is palpable. The crew is thrilled to see Kirk, but something's missing. When Spock finally shows up, the vibe shifts entirely. He's cold, detached, laser-focused on V'ger. It's almost like he's a shadow of the Spock we knew from the original series. And this, my friends, is where things get really interesting. As the Enterprise approaches V'ger, it's Spock who starts putting the pieces together. He's the one who deciphers V'ger's attempts to communicate. He's the one who ventures into the heart of the cloud to mind meld with the entity. And here's the mind-blowing part: when Spock connects with V'ger, he finds what he's been searching for his entire life, pure logic, untainted by emotion. But instead of clarity, it brings him heartbreak. This is where Spock's journey hits its emotional crescendo. In the director's edition of the movie, there's a pivotal scene where Spock weeps for V'ger. Yes, Spock cries. He realizes that pure logic isn't enough. V'ger, despite its immense power and knowledge, is barren and incomplete. It lacks emotion, beauty, and meaning. And in that moment, Spock understands that his quest to purge his humanity was misguided. Logic needs emotion, just as much as emotion needs logic. It's a beautiful, profound realization. But don't get it twisted. Spock's arc isn't just about introspection. He's also the MVP when it comes to saving the day. Without Spock's connection to V'ger, Earth would have been toast. He decodes V'ger's messages, stops it from obliterating the Enterprise, and helps the crew guide the entity toward its ultimate transformation. When Ilia and Decker merge with V'ger, becoming a new life form, it's Spock who ensures that logic and emotion unite in harmony. Talk about a mic drop moment. In the end, Spock's journey in Star Trek, the motion picture, isn't just about saving Earth. It's about reclaiming his humanity. He begins the movie as a stoic Vulcan, hell-bent on eliminating emotion. By the end, he's smiling, laughing, and reconnecting with his friends. He even admits that his task on Vulcan is completed. That's Spock speak for, "I'm back, baby." It's a full circle moment that's as heartwarming as it is inspiring. So, what's the takeaway here? Star Trek, the motion picture, might be remembered for its sweeping visuals and philosophical musings, but at its core, it's Spock's story. It's a tale of self-discovery, of embracing both logic and emotion, and of finding balance in the chaos. Spock isn't just the heart of this movie, he's the soul of Star Trek itself. And now, I want to hear from you. What do you think about Spock's arc in Star Trek, the motion picture? Did you catch these nuances the first time you watched it? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and let's keep this conversation going. And hey, if you enjoyed this deep dive into the final frontier, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode. Until next time, live long and prosper.